Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a question that so many of us have. What's the right golf ball for the average player? You know, the high handicapper who's just trying to have a good time and maybe, just maybe, break 100. And I'll tell you right now, the answer is probably not what you're thinking.
All right, so let's get right into it. Picture this. You walk into a golf shop, you see that giant wall of golf balls. What's the one word, the one promise that's plastered on almost every single box? What are we all conditioned to want?
Yep, it's always distance. More yards, longer drives, crushing it off the tee. That's the dream they sell us. But what if I told you that for most of us, that's the absolute wrong thing to be chasing? And here's where we hit our first big truth bomb. This comes directly from the source of our explainer, a golfer named Joe with a 25 handicap. He says point blank that focusing on distance is a total distraction. I mean, think about it. His argument is that for the average player, the thing holding back our distance isn't the golf ball, it's our swing, right? No magical golf ball is going to fix a wicked slice or add 30 yards to a bad swing. So if we take distance off the table as the number one priority, what should we be looking for instead? So yeah, if distance isn't the goal, then what is? Well, the source puts forward a completely different way to judge a golf ball, a checklist that's actually designed to help you shoot lower scores. And here it is, the new checklist. Number 1, feel. We need a ball that feels soft and buttery off the club face, especially for those delicate chips and putts. None of that hard, clicky, plasticky feeling. Number 2, forgiveness. This is huge. It means a ball with low spin that helps straighten out those slices and hooks and just keeps you in the fairway. Third, affordability. Look, we're gonna lose balls. It happens. We can't be terrified of losing a $5 ball on every hole. Fourth, visibility. I mean, this is so simple, but so important. A lost ball is a penalty stroke. You need something you can actually find. And last but not least, number 5, the cool factor. Don't laugh. Playing a ball that makes you feel good, that gives you a little confidence, that actually matters. Okay, so with that brand new checklist in mind, let's count down the top 4 recommended balls from the source material, starting at number 4. Kicking us off at number 4, we've got the Pinnacle Rush. Now, this is a stone-cold classic. It's that reliable, no-frills ball you can find pretty much anywhere. You know, the one you get when you ask the person at the counter for something cheap that works. So let's break it down. On the plus side, it is dirt cheap. It also stays pretty straight because of that low spin, and the yellow version is apparently super easy to see. But there are trade-offs. It does have that clicky feel we talked about, and it's not the most forgiving if you miss the sweet spot. And as for that cool factor, yeah, there's pretty much zero swag factor here. All right, coming in hot at number 3 is the Callaway Supersoft. And I mean, the name kind of gives it away, right? This ball absolutely nails one of the most important things on our new list, the feel. The big story here is definitely that soft feel. It's fantastic. Plus, you get that brand name confidence, it's pretty forgiving on mishits when it comes to distance, and it holds the green really well on your approach shots, which is a massive plus. The downsides? Well, it is a bit more expensive, and it doesn't have any of that slice-correcting technology, so if you slice it, it's still going right. And this quote just says it all. For a ball that isn't in that top-tier premium category, the source says the feel of the Supersoft is just unmatched. That sense of control you get around the greens, that's exactly what a high handicapper needs to build confidence. Okay, at number 2, things get interesting. We have the Vice Pro Air. Now, this is the first ball on our list with a premium urethane cover. That's the same stuff they use on a Pro V1. It's built for slower swings, and it feels amazing, but it has one single shocking flaw. So the good stuff is really good. That urethane cover gives you an incredible feel, especially with the putter. It's described as popping off the tee, and let's be honest, the Vice brand has a serious cool factor that makes you feel like a player. But it's pricier, and again, no real slice help. But the biggest problem, it comes from one of its coolest features. And here it is. This is the deal breaker. Remember how important visibility is on our checklist? Well, according to the source, that awesome-looking drip paint finish, it basically works like camouflage once your ball lands in the rough. You can hit a shot that should be easy to find and just lose it. It's a disaster, especially for a more expensive ball. Great feel means nothing if you can't find the darn thing. Which brings us to our number 1 pick. And I gotta say, this one might surprise you. It's the Maxfli StraightFli. This ball is laser-focused on delivering on the 2 things that matter most for a high handicapper: keeping it in play and making sure you can find it. So why is this number 1? Because according to the source, it goes absolutely dead straight. It's straighter than any other ball they tested. That's the ultimate forgiveness right there. Then you add in the fact that the orange version really glows and is super easy to spot. And it's incredibly affordable, like $15 a box. Now, the feel isn't as premium as that Vice ball, but it's good enough, and it's not clicky. The only real knock is the cool factor, being from a big box store. But hey, saving strokes is pretty cool, isn't it? And this quote is the perfect contrast to what we just heard about the Vice ball. While one ball literally camouflages itself, the straight flip does the exact opposite. You can see this thing anywhere. And that translates directly into fewer lost balls, fewer penalty strokes, and, you guessed it, lower scores. It's so simple, but it is a total game changer. Now, before we finish, let's do a quick bonus round. The source also made a point to call out one specific ball that's often marketed to players like us, but that he says you should absolutely avoid, and that ball is the Vice Tour. As you can see, this one was a total mismatch for our checklist. Yeah, the brand is cool, but that's where the good stuff ended. The feel was described as really clicky and hard. It offered zero help with a slice, and it wouldn't hold the green to save its life. It would just hit and roll right off the back. It basically failed on every single important criteria we set out. So, I guess that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. The next time you go to buy a box of balls, ask yourself, what are you really paying for? Are you choosing a tool that's designed to help your actual game, to keep it straight and findable and lower your score? Or are you just buying into the hype, chasing 10 extra yards that your swing can't deliver anyway? Something to think about. That's all for this one.